Alright, today we are out working on fencing. In our goat pen, but also we're increasing our goat pen size. Let me kind of get up here. This over here is going to be for the goats. And
over there is going to be for chickens.
Eventually for the chickens, but we're going to run pigs over here this winter.
Because my Franklin and Tracy.
My brother and his wife's pigs, we are going to take them on and take care of them. And then we're going to be getting them in about 2 weeks.
About 2 days.
2 weeks. In 2 weeks. 2 days. We are not getting pigs in 2 days. We got one.
Yes, we need one more.
Yes, we need one more. But anyways, arguing with a... How old are you? 6-year-old. Okay. Arguing with a 6-year-old about farm stuff.
I'm in 4th grade.
But,
4th grader.
1st grader. Anyways, we've been running electric fence.
You're in college.
I'm not in college. I never went to college. But anyways, while we're running the fence up here, I already ran a bunch of electric, ran out of wire there.
You are a college.
I've shown before on other videos last year my measuring stick.
You're a college teacher.
I'm a college teacher. I might be a teacher, but I'm not a college teacher.
Yes, you are.
Alright, quit arguing. Let's do this video.
Okay.
Anyways, I've shown before on other videos my measuring stick. My plans for the farm was running electric fence, doing a hot and then a ground, hot and ground.
Hot ground, hot ground, hot ground.
Alright.
All the way to very hot.
But we have ran the hot wires, and we were out here working on running a ground barbed wire. Alright. So, hopefully with no other distractions, I can get on with this. Okay. So, I'm running barbed wire for ground wire.
For nothing.
I don't like to run the barbed wire because it can hurt the goats. The barbs, pretty sharp, they can cut. I really don't care much for it for the health of the animals.
We don't want to hurt the babies.
No, we don't want to hurt the animals. But
we don't want to hurt our dogs either, but we have to.
So up around the main area where the goats are all the time, I don't use the barbed wire. But several acres for them to eat stuff. Hopefully they don't try to go through this too much. When I was younger and we was raising sheep, we had to run the barbed wire and electrify it.
Daddy, I love you.
I love you too, sweetie. The barbs will actually get down into the wool, kind of. Arlene, don't be taking my hat off. The barbs will get down into the wool on them, and will shock them a little bit better. But we didn't know at the time.
We're not having it on right now.
No, the fence is off right now.
We have to turn it off.
But I didn't know at the time you are actually not supposed to electrify barbed wire in certain states. I don't think that applies to me, but there is some states that you're not allowed to around certain animals. Trying to fix my hat.
Toothed animals.
But I don't understand exactly something about cruelty to animals.
Look, Daddy.
But really, what's the difference of running the barbed wire compared to the electric fence? It's going to shock them either way. With the barbed and the electric.
Look.
Yeah, you got a cobweb. With the barbed not being electrified and the regular fence being electrified, I don't know. Except I don't like the barb just because it will hurt, will actually cut into the animals. But really, are you gonna mess with something that's gonna cut into you very much? No.
It doesn't cut you, but it cuts the animal.
It can scratch you up pretty bad, Arlene.
I got it hurt by it twice.
You got hurt by it twice while we've been working with it. But
yesterday and today.
The whole point of this video, besides being distracted, is I was showing Arlene here on how to make the barbed wire tight. Alright, so you want to hold this now?
Yeah.
Okay. So the tools we're using is the
hammer
and
and
fencing pliers.
Yes. We got cutting on two, and in case one end doesn't work, you can use the other end.
Yeah, there's two cutters.
And then here you're able to use to cut acorns.
Crush acorns?
Yes.
Hey, watch where you're pointing the phone.
Okay.
You're able to crush acorns there?
Yeah, I'm trying to find one.
They're pliers, sweetie. They're pliers to grab a hold of stuff. In case if we have a bolt or something, like maybe on a gate. I don't know everything on here. This little spike is used for several things. Really good.
We right here we have to put it against a tree.
Yeah, we'll show them here in a moment. That works really good if you got to pull a staple out.
Yeah, like that.
You pull a staple out. You also got a little hammer.
Yeah. We're using that in today.
These you can use as crimpers for different things. To crimp. Are you even watching where you're pointing the phone?
No.
I didn't think you were. Alright.
I'm trying to find an acorn. Crush it with that.
We're not showing how to crush an acorn with the fencing pliers.
Yeah.
Alright. So watch your phone while I do this.
I might want to get back.
You might want to get back. Alright. So when we're stretching the barbed wire,
we have to use these.
We got to use the hammer.
Yes,
and what I usually do is kind of pull the barbed wire a little tight with my hand.
Yes.
And then look where the barbs are.
So you're supposed to do it right here.
No.
Right here?
I always put it, since I'm pulling a wire that away, I always put it on that side.
So it won't go that way.
Are they able to see the video of where I'm pointing?
No.
Well, here.
It goes that way, but I'm going to put it that way.
In case if we didn't see it.
You supposed to do it
I'm putting the staple, I'm pulling the wire that away.
And I'm going to put it that way.
I'm putting the staple on this side of the barb, so when I pull the wire, the barb won't get in the way. Alright, now hold the phone. I need both hands.
No, you need it right.
So we're taking a hammer.
Taking the hammer.
As I'm pulling a wire. And I'm not hammering this staple in all the way. Arlene, what are you looking at with the phone? Watch the screen.
This hammer, it might be noisy. A lot.
Alright, so I hammered the staple in where it's going to hold, but the wire can still slip through. And then I take the pliers.
Pliers would able to cut your hand.
The fencing pliers. And I use this curve up against the tree.
Yep.
Or the post.
Yep.
Alright. So can they see what I'm doing?
No.
Well, why don't you show them?
Too close.
So,
There,
I got
you
the...
might have to do it there. Then it might break the tree. Then it might break yourself.
Arlene. Alright, so I'm using the top of the pliers, the fencing pliers, to grab a hold of the barbed wire. And I'm using the curved part here to pull it. And using that as leverage.
And that shows they know what you're doing.
So, I'm going to try to move over here so everybody can see. I need both hands. So I'm using the pliers to pull it.
Using the hammer to do it.
Then using a hammer to drive in the staple all the way.
Then we have to go to
So it
the
won't
next
slip.
one. Then the next, what we got the stuff out.
Alright. So,
That's
I'll
all.
take the phone back, since I don't need both hands. In case if you all missed any of that, because I know it was being moved around a lot.
Yeah. By my daddy.
By me. Alright, so I'm using the pliers to crimp the wire, hold on to it. I'm using the pliers as leverage to pull the wire tight.
So there's nothing for me.
So I really can't do that with the electric.
Because we have to use these.
Yeah, and that would
We
break.
we
That'd break the insulators.
Yeah.
But with the...
Whenever I use these on here.
But doing the ground, if a deer comes running through here,
Yeah. It will hook them.
the
It will
deer,
kill them. It might kill them.
it might kill them. They might get tangled up in it.
Yeah.
But the deer will have a harder time breaking through it. The goats will have a harder time breaking through it.
Twisted up with some other wire.
Yeah, it's pretty tough wire. You can get heavier wire than this.
This used to be someone else's property and I'm left here.
Yeah, and we bought it. But anyways, the barbed wire, it's a little bit tougher. Yeah, it can hurt the animals. I don't like use it around the main areas where the goats are all the time, but down here where they got a couple acres to run, and the deer can run through here too, I'm using it. Alright, quit waving. But we were working on the fence, and
My daddy studied in case we wanted to do that.
quit pulling on the fence, Arlene.
Aw.
But we were using pliers, the fencing pliers, and she thought it'd be a good idea to do a video on how we...
thought of it. But have thought. My daddy thought of it.
I thought of it. You was asking. I was showing you, and I thought I'd show the viewers on YouTube.
Ooh. This can break this. And this can break this.
Yeah, it can break.
Uh-huh.
Nothing's permanent here, huh?
Uh-uh.
But anyways.
This is permanent.
No.
Eat.
Is the tree really permanent?
Yes, that's what it did.
Is wood permanent?
Yes.
No, wood can rot. It can burn.
It can now.
We can nail on it. Alright.
Bye-bye.
We're going to go ahead and say bye-bye.
Yes.
And what do we tell them?
God bless you.
God bless you all.
And goodbye.
And goodbye.
And have a great weekend.
You say that. I say check out rest of our videos. I got several videos from last year on the fencing. As we's working on a fence, so I've shown her how we stretch the fence, make it tight. And
do nothing.
you know what? I think this is more of a silly video. I hope somebody got something out of it. At least how stretch fencing with the pliers.
And do nothing else.
And do nothing else. Alright, so we're going to get off here. God bless you all. Bye.